Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Goldash here from the URWL. I just wanted to do a very quick tutorial. I mean, very quick, meaning that there's not going to be any flashy graphics on this one. Haha. This is actually by request of Undamaged Threat over at the URWL rant board. By the way, check out his awesome Botcha Glitch Mania videos. They are tremendous in many more ways than just one. I mean, really, check them out. Anyway, this is for him mostly, but for mostly all of you. He asked a question about how to get custom chants in my show, and I don't go out and record 25 people chanting. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I don't know. I don't even have 25 people handy to start chanting wrestlers' names. If I did, okay, that would be awesome. Like, I would do it, but in most cases, that's not a possibility at all. So I'm actually right now in College Hoops 2K8 by 2K Sports, probably one of the best basketball games ever next to the new NBA games. Really go and check it out. I mean, it's a great game. One of the best career modes called Legacy is in there, and the sheer amount of teams and arenas is just immense. So you see here my UB Bulls are on screen on the right-hand side, but that's beside the point. Right now we're going to use probably one of the most underrated features in video gaming history. And I am very surprised CAW hasn't used this as much as I thought. But right now, I'm going to tell you one of my little secrets, at least by for putting my custom chants into the show. So, let's go over here to the menu of College Hoops 2K8, and you see this feature called Creation Zone. You see that in the menu, there's a certain thing called a chant creator. Now, this is probably one of the most powerful and, as I said, underrated features in video gaming history. And here's my reasoning. You can make your own chants, and it's really powerful in that respect. There's a lot of options, a lot of words you can use, and a lot of ways to make words sound like other words. For example, the Akina chants in the show. And this is going to be funny, but I'm going to say it anyway. Akina is actually R-E not in this game. But it sounds so similar. Yeah, I know, cannot unhear, right? But it sounds so similar that it's pretty much authentic from that standpoint. But you can use this feature so well to add that little extra authenticity to your CAW show so that you don't have to listen to the default SmackDown chants or get some other chants from some other source. No, you can make them yourself. If you want chants for your own promotion's name, awesome. And you can do it in this program. Just a little quick rundown of what you can do. Let's say I wanted to make a URWL chant. Well, this is the layout of College Hoops, and you see there's a little drum section here, so if you want, like, you know, fans to stomp or fans to clap, you can put it there. The chant feature is where we're going to go at right now. And by the way, this game can be found today for probably like $5 or $10 used, so seriously, it's worth it for something like this. So flock to your GameStops and check it out. So, as you hear in the background, there's various letters that they're chanting right now. So let's go all the way down to U. Bring that up. And as you know, it kind of sounds like a college atmosphere right now. But if you want, you can raise or lower the pitch to compensate. So I have it down on pitch 4. I mean, it's going to sound horrible, but I'm just going to use it. So let's go up to R. And I'm not going to use this in the show. I've kind of decided it just doesn't sound that good. I mean, I couldn't find a good cadence for it. So, okay, so I have URWL from the letters feature. And if I can go back in here, there's different words. You know, sound effects, clapping, horn. Let me go to horn. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, yeah, that doesn't really fit into a wrestling event, but that'd be cool if all of a sudden some band just decides to show up at your show and then just makes everybody a bit more startled. But whatever you guys want, I don't care. I mean, you can turn your wrestling event into a college atmosphere if you want. That'd actually be awesome. But anyway, you know, there's a lot of words here, mostly related to basketball, but there's so many basic words that you can throw them together. By the way, they won't sound like a complete sentence most of the time, and that's okay. You can you know, go back and edit things together and go back in your programs and edit things around, and it'll sound legit. Believe me, I've done it before. So, okay. So we'll go back, and we have this. You know what? I'm just going to make a few clapping noises here. And it's cool because they have the clapping cadence that we're all familiar with at wrestling shows. See? You can combine one of these, like clap 1, clap 2, and clap 3 with the claps, and you have the ch-ch-ch-ch that we're all familiar with. So, and we can add some more cowbell. Here we go. I have a fever. And the only prescription... yeah, you get my drift. Anyway. So, as you see, the length can be a bit of a hassle. So I'm just going to go back to drums. Sorry, I know this is I said this is a very shitty tutorial, so I apologize for it, but, you know, I just wanted this to be quick. So... So as you see, these aren't really that appropriate for URWL. I'm sorry, I haven't used this feature in a little while, so I apologize for that too. So we can let's put 4 stars there. It's not going to sound that good, but believe me, I mean, there's many more things you can do. So we'll see how this sounds for now, just as an example. And believe me, you can do much more bigger and better things with this program, as well as adjusting the length, which is good. I mean, up to 32 bars or 32 beats or whatever, and you can loop it as well if you so prefer that. I think what you would need to do afterward is go into an audio editing program if you use it for your show and add some reverb as well, or pitch shift up and down, because, like I said, it sounds like a bunch of college students. If that's what the thing you want to do, it's cool. I mean, I've done that in my show, and actually I have a Let's Go Emo chant, which is actually Let's Go E-No, believe it or not, for Jamie Emo, and I brought up the pitch a little bit, and it sounds like a bunch of little kids. I mean, Rated, who I usually talk to on here, from VWA, he usually calls me out on that. He says, it sounds like a bunch of little kids chanting for him, and it kind of does, and I kept it that way because it kind of sounds like something, you know, John Cena fans would do. For any of you out there, no offense. So let's just play this over again and see what it sounds like. I mean, if I were to loop it, let me try this one more time. Yeah, this is very shoddy. I know. I don't want to edit this. Anyway, let's try it again. That actually sounds pretty decent if I wanted to use it. But there's so many other things you can do with this. This is only one example. Like I said, go out and find College Hoops 2K8. It's one of my favorite sports titles, and I don't really play it that much anymore, but I play it from time to time, and this is one of the reasons. Probably the most underrated feature, as I said many times before in this video, in sports gaming history. So really go out of your way and pick it up. Also, Chant Creator is available in 2K7 as well. So if you don't feel like spending $10, you want to spend like $5 or $3 or however much it's going for these days, then be my guest. Pick up 2K7 if you prefer that. UK guys, you may have to import, and that's, you know, international colleagues as well. You may have to import this title. I doubt it would be that much work today. And, you know, you might want to check on Amazon.co.uk or any of the other sites, maybe even eBay, if they have an affiliate. I believe it may be region-free, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't call me out on that. And 360 or PS3 would work as well. And I know one of the people I usually talk to, Jay, he had used 2K7. He had bought it, and he's in the UK, and he used it for Chant Creator purposes, I believe. And he walked away with a good experience, I guess, from that game. So, like I said, it might be harder for people who are outside the U.S., but for the people who are in the U.S. and maybe Canada, I think it's available in Canada as well, definitely go out of your way and get this game. You know, run to your local GameStop and, you know, while you're salivating over Modern Warfare 3 or Battlefield 3 or Skyrim or whatever, just like walk past those shelves and just hit up College Hoops 2K8 because you won't regret it. It might even be better than those games down the road. Who knows? Because it's pretty addictive other than this chant creator. But anyway, rambling. This is Goldash from the URWL, and I hope you enjoyed this really shitty tutorial, and have a good day.